All right, so there's so many cool cities here in Vietnam, but which one is right for you? We're gonna find out today. Let's go. All right, so the first city is Ho Chi Minh City, my home for about 6 years. This place has the most foreign residents, around 300,000. Still, it doesn't compare to the 9 million Vietnamese people that live here. So you're still a small minority. Yet, that does give you a lot of foreign food options, a lot of job opportunities, and this environment is pretty much, it's easier for foreigners to live in than other cities in Vietnam. This is your city if you want to have a good social life, if you like the city landscape, and if you don't mind a little bit of traffic. This is not your city if you don't like heat, if you don't like humidity, then maybe you want to go to the northern cities like Hanoi, which is much colder. Now, if you're here for business reasons, this is the best city for you to be in. Or if you're a dude and you're trying to date people, I think this is probably the best place for you guys too. Compared to other cities, this place has a lot more colleges here, so they're more accepting of the foreign population than other cities where you're not going to be able to mold into that society as well. All right, now, there's a lot of pros, but what are the cons of Ho Chi Minh City? It's a lot of traffic, a lot of noise pollution, and a lot of pollution in general. You can avoid that by living in an area like where I'm at, where you don't really get much noise pollution or pollution in general. And the last big con is it's a little bit overstimulating, it's a little hectic, it's a little chaotic. If you're on vacation, this is not a vacation spot at all. There's not too many tourist attractions compared to the north where you have a lot of natural stuff. But if you're a social person, you like communities, this is your spot. I'm probably too dark for this angle, but I don't really care. Next is Hanoi. Hanoi is like the artsy capital. It's the place where everybody goes, where if they want to do government work, international schools, things of that nature. Also, it's close to nature. You got Hai Phong, you have Ha Long Bay, Sapa, all these nice areas nearby, so you don't have to take a flight if you want to go somewhere natural like Sapa and see the real, traditional Vietnamese beauty of the landscape. There is a community here, it's just a little bit smaller, but the people who live there have been living there for a long time and they're not going anywhere. So sometimes it might feel like there are less of people who are passing through and people who really want to be here long term. Also, the cons. Even though the traffic is lighter, it still seems more polluted just because of the climate there. It gets a little muggy, a little more wet. I can't explain it, but for some reason, the winters there feel more polluted than the summers in Ho Chi Minh City, in my opinion. Next up, Hanoi is like the traditional capital of Vietnam. If you're the type of person that likes Vietnamese culture and wants to mold into that culture instead of being in this kind of metropolitan type vibe, then hey, maybe that's the spot for you. Now, the climate there is a lot colder, so get your jacket ready. This isn't going to be Miami, okay? But, I mean, it's a little bit cheaper than Saigon, and you're really close to nice nature, so if that's what you're into, go check it out. All right, so the third on the list is Danang, and Danang is probably my favorite city out of all of them, but it doesn't make it a perfect place to live long term. All right, there's not a lot of jobs there because there's less people there trying to learn English. And that's a problem if you want to be a foreigner here because you need a job to stay here long term on a visa. Next up, of course, you got the amazing beaches, but the problem is the weather. You can have about 3 to 5 months of rainy season, and they're getting flooded right now as we speak. So, there's some downsides there, but it's amazing if you're short term. You have really scenic areas like waterfalls, you have good hiking trails, good mountains, and amazing beaches. You have Hoi An is really close by, great theme parks. Really, you have everything you need for a short-term trip. Now, when it turns long-term, it's kind of tough because the community is pretty transient. Okay, people are coming in, people are getting out. Now, if you're here because you're lonely and you want to have like a romance, not a lot of romance there because people aren't there long-term. But if you're there to focus on your mental health and you're not there to focus on the partying and the nightlife, then I'd say Danang is your #1 place to go. But that's going to be it for me, man. If you guys have any comments, please leave them. If you want me to do other videos, let me know. If I'm talking crazy BS and you're arguing with me, you can talk to me in the comment section. It's all good. If you like the video, then like the video, subscribe to the video, and help a brother out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.